you can give me $25. If you give me your coupon, you don't have to pay tax. And these seniors are going home and they'll open their box and there's a book wrapped in some black tape. I mean, things are happening. We try to educate them on every aspect of the transition, why we're doing it. Please apply, buy and try. Please use the list of stores that come with the coupon. Make sure that if you do have any problems, don't ask a relative or a friend or a grandson or someone in your church or your community that you trust that you will let in your house. Just don't let anyone in your house to help you hook the boxes up. We supply the issue as far as even non-English consumers. We also have documents and documentation in the various languages. We are trying to hit as many grassroots organizations as we can. Right now, the FCC has a nationwide outreach now where we have people from headquarters as well as our field offices on ground. And we are doing workshops daily, we're doing speeches daily, we're going to events daily, we're taking TVs with the converter boxes and the antennas, we're hooking them up, we're showing people how to do them. We tell the consumer, if you already have an antenna, try your antenna first before you buy a new one. Like Chris said, you have some antennas work better than others, but don't go spend money on an antenna because they tell you need an antenna when you already know that you have one at home. Little basic things that we may not think about, the people are asking. We do recognize that a lot of our elderly consumers use TV for information and companionship. So it's very important that they know what their options are. A lot of people get digital and high definition mixed up. So again, we tell them, no, you don't have to buy a television necessarily to get this. Your television may work. Get your manual out. Call your manufacturer. Find out if you have a tuner. Because some may not even know. There's a lot of little basic things that we don't see until we are there. One lady just thought the converter box was a way for us to see what she was watching. Because but that's the kind of mentality that, for whatever reason, some people have. And I had to assure you, I won't know what you're looking at. It's not a way for us to see what you're doing. This is only a benefit for you. But you do get a lot of obstacles and a lot of questions. And until you're out there talking to them and knowing what their concerns are, a lot of times, even I think preliminarily, we thought we knew what we were addressing. But as time went on and we had more workshops and talked to more people, we expanded what we were doing. A lot of it is, God brought his converter box to me to make sure he had the right one. He brought his manual to me to make sure that he wanted to see if it had a tuner. He didn't have a tuner. Then he brought his other one, and that one did have a tuner. And you do have to do a lot of one-on-one. But the bottom line is making sure that all of our consumers are comfortable as possible. Change is difficult. And at the FCC, as long as everyone else that's on this panel, our organizations are doing the best that we can to make sure that everyone gets the information that's needed. As well, also, of course, we are targeting on the underserved because we do recognize the challenges in getting that consumer information out to them. We're using libraries, we use tree festivals, whatever we could find over this past year, the FCC went to. We went to as many different pockets of places as we could, but there's still a lot of people we still haven't reached. So it is a challenge. It's a challenge we've tried to face head on, and we know that the next couple of months are going to be very difficult. But I think we'll be able to. I think the transition will go really well. We also right now in the process of figuring out what our plans will be post transition, is post the 17th, and we already are gearing up for call centers because we know that it's going to go crazy on that next day. But we're ready. We're ready. So I'm also looking forward to any questions that you may have, and I'll stop right now.
Because we've moved from the point of knowing about it, and most people are aware that the transition has occurred, and now we're getting to the nitty-gritty where there is a higher number of people who are getting the coupons and getting their boxes. And as you know, I told someone if I made an announcement that everyone in the country has to go buy an apple pie, and everybody did it at the same time, there'd be a problem. Especially since I like apple pie. Well, this is a monumental change. We have never had to all do a technological application at the same time. And it's not just here in the United States. It's in Germany. Germany, I think, started, was Germany first? And there's other countries too. So